So you're looking at the two, let me see both of these. Slide that on my hand right there. I'm just going to show them the difference. So the one on the right, that's the sunburst style, and this is the flat blue. This is one of the earlier years. These are the more current ones. They were the more popular ones, but based on that, I think down the road, this is going to be one that's a little more collectible. Typically, when it comes out and it's not very well liked, years down the road, that's the ones that everybody wants because nobody took care of these, nobody cared about them back in the day. Now all of a sudden, everyone has these. Then they start looking at, oh well, I want something no one else has.
Yeah, the retro.
That's a long term. If you start looking at a blue dial, possibly consider the flat blue. This one does pop better in the daylight.
It looks good with the burgundy though.
Yeah, with this, yeah.
So, you know, the black's going to be more versatile.
Yeah, for sure.
And see, I don't wear a lot of colors, so I love blue. I wear black or white, mostly black. So blue doesn't matter. I've had guys buy this and then they wear like a lot of greens and reds and yellows and oranges, and the blue ends up clashing. So it really depends on your daily style. You see that?
It goes good with your ring too.
Yeah, the two-tone. I think you're calling the measurement, huh? Because it's perfect. Perfect fit.
Here, we're on our way. Make it fit her wrist. Here's one of her bracelets.
Wow.
I think what you could do is if you could hold it till Monday, we can lock Monday evening. You'll be here Monday evening.
I will. I fly out tomorrow morning. I'll be back Monday morning. Well, Monday afternoon about 2. If I know you're coming back, I can make sure one of us will be here, but I'll be back Monday afternoon. Take a video of it on your wrist. That way you can think about it over the weekend. I'll set it in the safe, and I'll tell them nobody sell that. It's off the table for now.
I'm not gonna change my mind.
Right?
Yeah,
This is the other one we have. This is his. He bought this brand new for his wife, and she wore it for 2 months. It's more subtle. She was very subtle for the first one.
And how much is this?
$32.50.
I think I would stick to this.
I agree.
Yeah.
If you didn't have any jewelry on at all, maybe just a watch or a necklace, then I would say that. But you have rings, bracelets, necklace, watch. Just
Then it has.
it pops. It just that suits your personality. And it's like a magnetic clasp. So fasten it just like that.
how much does this go for?
$225.
225. I got a house on my wrist.
Yep. And that's a cheap one, surprisingly. And then this is probably my favorite watch in my collection. Is the Vacheron
Clean to me, see?
Oh, nice.
Overseas Perpetual Calendar blue dial.
I like how it's really. I can see why your wife.
Ultra thin, yeah. This is my favorite watch.
So you really like rose gold.
Rose gold.
Which is funny, a year ago I didn't own a rose gold watch. How much?
Dude, I watch your YouTube show.
Oh, appreciate
Yeah,
it.
from LA. My buddy turned me on to you, so.
Nice. You don't mind being on camera, do you?
I just said, hey guys, I saw you're in Miami. You're in the Miami show.
Yeah.
You buy some crazy stuff.
We were just there. He bought a cool piece too. He bought that platinum AP perpetual calendar.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I got he got that. I got the Richard Mille. I'm obsessed with this thing now. Richard Mille just introduced.
Next level stuff though.
Yeah.
I can't believe how light it is.
You know what's crazy too, and it's people that I've been wearing it every day since I got it.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what it is. Nobody recognizes. I mean, every now and then someone will recognize it. The valet at a restaurant I went to the other night recognized it. As soon as I opened the door, he's like, "Is that a Richard Mille?" And I was like, "Yep."
Yeah, those things. Are
And then
sick.
somebody at my gym yesterday recognized it.
Do you have any root beers in here?
I don't.
No.
As soon as I get them, they sell
Yeah, I'm sure.
instantly. Easy to get though. I can make one phone call and get it.
What are they going for?
Pre-owned, 19, brand new, 21.
21.
Yeah.
So you're not keeping these very long, are you?
Oh no, well, it depends. Like the Panerais and the IWC and Hublot and all that, those sell slower, but
He wanted me to ask to see if you had this. Let me see.
That.
Yeah, that's, you know, it's so funny. My AD, 3 years ago, can I get this? I've got like 6, right? Nope, boom, boom. Last year and a half, can't get a thing.
Yeah.
It's insane.
That's how it works.
Right here, they got. You familiar with those?
I've never seen these before. Have you seen the 1109?
I'm not familiar with them.
He knows Panerai better than I do.
What do you think of the Daytona meteorite faces? You like those?
Love it.
Yeah,
Anything
you're
meteorite.
saying, yeah,
anything meteorite. You have to wear it for a little while.
Is that what it is?
Anything meteorite's bad.
Is it?
Plus, it's slowly going through the roof. GMTs are already mid 60s. I mean, they'll be 75.
Wow,
Yeah.
This has got to be. Let me guess. $150.
Sold. Cheers.
No, I'm just asking.
Marco,
just asking,
wrap it up.
Just asking.
You heard that Mazal, right?
Yeah, I heard
He
it.
said I'll take it at 150, right?
No, I'm just curious.
No, it's okay.
That's what I'm asking for
Is
it.
it?
If they had discontinued it, absolutely it would have been over 150.
Okay.
Now I think they're settling around 145, 140, 145.
What about?
But they'll go back up. I'm going to hold it till Christmas.
Yeah. Were you disappointed with the 50th anniversary of that?
Yeah.
We thought at least they'd put a green dial on there, right, or a green hand. Or
Something.
But just a
Something.
new movement. That was it, right?
Yeah, that's the new one.
Yeah, it looks a little big. Was it 42?
It's the same thing. It's just got slimmer lugs.
So,
No. This is not the new one. I'm sorry. This is not the new one. We bought this one the day before they discontinued it. But the new one, the only thing it has is slimmer lugs, and it's got a little crown thing and a new movement. I think that'd be
you guys. You guys are crushing it.
Thank you.
Have a good
Thank
day,
you.
man.
All right, take care, bud.
nice.
He lives in Baton Rouge right now. He's in grad school over there, and he just loved watches since he was. We told him we were in town. He said, "Y'all got to go by there."
Yeah, bring him down here next time.
comment on the
You'd have
YouTube
a you'd have a
channel?
fill.
Oh, yeah, well, no, all y'all's faces are very familiar.
I know, 'cause
Oh,
he's
yeah?
like, "Y'all got to
Because
see
I'm
this,
living with
Dad."
y'all
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you come into the store and you're like, oh, this place really exists.
No, it's neat. Well, actually, we went to the old location, I guess, in the on McKinney. Because I looked up some random old website, and then
You're
somebody
good, you're
was
good,
like,
you're good.
"Y'all are at the wrong place."
I've gone through and tried to get my previous addresses
Well,
off.
he found it with no
Yeah,
problem. He said,
right.
"Y'all are at the wrong place. Go back over here." So
You know,
anyway.
Well, we
he
got
me to
more.
get this Pepsi, and it took forever to get it from our dealer.
What Pepsi? I don't see any Pepsi.
Oh,
There you go.
there we go.
Oh yeah.
And he says
This is all going upstairs?
It's like a Daytona.
Next one's a Daytona. Oh,
Yeah.
everybody wants the Daytonas. I've got all mine up in the front.
Is that your purse? That's what he
No.
just told me. I said, "They're filming. We're not going to go in." I said, "But there's some gorgeous watches." He said, "That's probably his personal collection."
Yeah,
Really,
the
he's
whole
not a stalker,
the
but
whole
he
front.
says-
Yeah, the whole front case is the personal collection. So we have all this and that whole tower behind him. We're still doing inventory.
Now, do y'all sell the watch winders, the wolf winders? Y'all have them?
Once my new website's out, you'll be able to go on. We don't stock them.
Okay.
We order straight from the vendor.
Okay.
So once the new website's live, you'll be able to go on 1-2 clicks and it
And then, okay,
arrives in a
that's
week.
what
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the company this tower is from that company.
Oh, that whole thing was
Oh, that's a
watch
wolf. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice. Oh,
It's
wow.
supposed to be turned on, but let's see, where's it at? There we go.
So that's your personal. Okay, that's what he.
Well, minus these 3 vintage Daytonas and the vintage Paddock, those are Marcos.
Okay.
But all the
Now, that's a
modern
platinum Daytona right there. isn't it?
platinum, but both of those are platinum baguette diamonds, white gold blue dial, yellow gold green, rose gold baguette, rose gold Vacheron,
Oh.
yellow gold GMT, yellow gold Omegas, 50th anniversary, Breguet, Patek Philippe, Milgauss, Frank Mueller, Batgirl, and the Omega Speedmaster.
When did you
And
start
then the
collecting
Richard Mille.
yours? When did you start collecting? When you were young?
This collection, no. So this collection, you're gonna laugh at me when I tell you how short of a period it's been.
Short. No, that you would be.
Like October.
Are you serious? Okay, awesome.
I liquidated my past collection, and I was gonna put all the money in the business, but then we just started making money, and I was like, this is my savings account, so
Oh, that
I just dump money
he
into
is
it.
forever.
Yeah.
He always says, you know, you can't go wrong with a watch. That's going to be an
Well,
investment.
Well, to put it in perspective, what I've spent total once I've paid, I've got a couple of them on loans, but which is smart because I've already made money on it.
Oh yeah.
But total invested in everything, I'm at 800. It's like 820,000, 830,000,
Absolutely.
and I could sell the whole collection for over $1 million. And I just started this I just started this collection in October.
And so these are retail, if someone
Yeah,
wanted to buy.
these are all for sale.
Okay.
But I bring all this stuff here because, I mean, to have this right here in inventory, like all of the authorized dealers in Texas don't have just this
Absolutely.
case.
Oh, we were in
So
North Park and they had
nothing.
nothing.
2 ladies pieces
Yeah,
and a platinum piece with diamonds that nobody wants.
exactly, exactly.
Why does Rolex restrict the production like
No, I mean they make their set margins. Like they get the watches in, but as soon as they do, they're either sold or they're stuffed back in the safe to get you to buy something else. You want this watch? Come over here and buy this one that's not selling.
They do
And I'll
do
give it
that.
to you,
They
yeah.
will pull out watches.
Exactly.
Yes.
I
They
guarantee
will do
you, if
that.
you walk in right now, they're going to tell you, like, if they've never met you, well, we don't have anything. Okay, well, here's a check for $500,000. Throw whatever you want on it, but I want at least 3 sport models. I guarantee you.
They will
I
have a
guarantee
file
you
in the
they
back, yes.
empty that check. Yeah,
I-
I know that because
I
I know that because I've done it. We were just in. I can't say the city or the AD, but I walked into a busy AD that had absolutely nothing on a busy weekend. There were a lot of customers in there. Same story. We don't have anything. We don't have anything. Okay, well, give me that date just. Give me that date just. Give me that Cartier. Give me that Cartier. Let me take those 4 watches. But I'm only buying all 4 of these if you put in 2 sport models.
And all of a sudden they.
And they're like, well, we really don't. I was like, okay, then I'll leave. And they're like, well, let me just, go look
See
in the
what I have
back.
in the back.
And we ended up leaving with 6 watches.
Love it.
Yeah.
Thank you
Oh,
very
hey,
much. We
come-
will definitely be back.
Come by any time, and whenever, if he's down here, if he ever comes down here with you, tell him to come on in
Yeah, we're planning
and
on
call us ahead of time. We'll make sure nobody's here and you can sit and try on stuff and sit and talk and visit with us for an hour or so.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All
Thank you very much.
right. See you guys.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about. I wanted to kind of see about maybe trading my watch in. Not 100% dead set on it yet.
Which watch?
But my Explorer 2.
A lot of those today.
Really?
Is it white?
What? Yeah.
Is it
it's
white?
all
yeah, someone just left with one.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
I mean,
y'all just sold them?
we'll take it. No, he wanted to trade one in.
Oh, okay. Really?
What year's yours?
What yours?
2019. Box of papers and all that.
So same
better.
watch.
Oh, it's the same watch.
I mean, the new one is the same watch as well.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, the new one
upgraded.
killed the value because those were like 12, 5, 13, 14. Yeah.
I just wish they did one special thing. Maybe just I don't know, a green arrow, green
That's
text. For 1 year.
it's so funny. It's literally the same thing he just said.
Oh, really?
Did y'all just go talk out in the
arrow?
hall?
No,
That's what
we
he
did not.
said. That's what he said. He's like, man, I wish they would have done
That's
a green arrow or something. He said the exact same thing.
I want to do a
Is it
black
doppelganger?
bezel.
I guess.
I want a
We'll
black
play the
bezel.
video back.
Yeah, it's
You
kind
want a
of.
black-faced one?
Not really. No. No. I want a black bezel.
Oh, like the Cerachrome bezel?
The ceramic bezel on that.
I don't know. I feel like if you do that, then it's too much GMT. And it's I don't know.
Yeah, but it's a fixed bezel, so it's gonna be a little bit. It's not gonna have that metal edge.
Sure.
So
You just want, okay, I get you. I get what you mean.
they mocked up a few of them. They looked really good.
Yeah.
We sold the AP today as well.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Which one? We sold it?
Sold both of his.
Oh, the guy came. Oh, he came back and bought it.
Yeah.
Nice.
What should I ask for the deep sea?
Which one?
The James Cameron.
The James Cameron one.
16,000. It's a 20.
No, that's pretty fair.
The wire came in for that Daytona too.
Which one?
Nice. This fool sold that Zenith next day, bro.
Which Zenith?
The 1996.
Okay,
for 34,000.
it keeps auto-correcting the properties, so I want chicken, broccoli, and mashed properties.
Mashed properties?
It keeps correcting potatoes to properties, so I'm just like, screw it. Just tell them you want mashed properties. They'll know what you mean. This is the vintage no crown guard, and it's still 40.
There's no box and papers on this one?
Yeah, it's complete.
Really?
Now, let me tell you, so whoever buys that watch, I tell you they're gonna buy it immediately because they have a dial for it, because I don't have, that dial's not right. If the dial was correct on that watch, it'd be a $70,000, $80,000 watch.
Which is aftermarket dial or?
Yeah, it's just an app. Somebody slapped it together. So, but everything else is correct. There goes our camera guy's phone. He'll be fine. But the cool thing about this watch is it's got a really nice case. The movement is original. The date wheel's original, which are really. You see how it's red?
Yeah.
So it alternates red, black, which
that's super cool.
back in the day was like, you know what I mean? So it was like, and they quit doing that. I wish
that
they
line
didn't.
up.
You know, I wish they didn't stop doing that. You know, somebody out there, if you have the dial bezel. It's gonna be expensive as hell, but I'd rather sell you the watch than try to buy the parts. So it's got a sticker that came with it. It says Rolex pulled the bezel off because I don't know if you know the history behind this bezel. So they used to
please tell
come.
me.
So they used to come very, very radioactive. You could put a Geiger counter on it, and it would go crazy. I've seen them a few times where the Geiger meters would go like off the charts.
Yeah.
So it's throwing out radiation. So Rolex was pulling them off in the late 50s. They were pulling them off and replacing them with an aluminum bezel. Then they'd give you a sticker that said, "Was radiation safe?" Blah blah blah. I mean, it even has that sticker with it. It's got, it's got a bunch of crap with it. The papers, the hang tags, the radiation sticker, and some other things that came with.
What do you think about that lineup?
That's gorgeous.
I like that the blue almost matches that, strap. Like if you have enough money, this will be all blue RMs. You'll have a color theme to your box.
I need a bigger
I think
box.
that's
So yeah, you need to get a box.
for
Like,
sure.
Look, you need to get all blue watches for your blue box, and then get like a black box, and then a red one.
I'll be there one day.
Ooh,
We'll
a
have
green one.
100,
You need a green one.
100 watch collection.
For sure. Well, you gotta start somewhere.
Gotta start somewhere. 16 watches is.
Houses, but we did get a pretty decent audience to listen in on us. So maybe I'm thinking this could be something that could be useful in the future. Again, sort of like that podcast. And then if they have the record feature, I think that's going to help tremendously.
Speaking of bonuses, Roman, I would pay you serious dough if I see you doing a dance on TikTok.
Wait, Roman, you guys just don't know how to say it.
I'm collecting my dough here already for you. Like, I mean, there's like.
You know what?
Honestly,
Tell you what. You send me
TikTok is the
TikTok.
way to go.
You send me the TikTok. You want me to replicate it, and I'll do it just for you, Nika. How about that?
I want to do it. I want to see you do it.
This is something that we're going to try and do on a regular basis. We haven't really come out with a plan or a schedule per se. We just said, you know what, let's just all get on live and just talk. Since this is on my channel, I'll do the honors of doing introductions. I want to welcome everybody here. Guys, thank you so much for being here, first and foremost.
How many watches do you guys, let's just take all the high-end brands, or let's just take Rolex, Patek, AP, and Richard Mille. How many watches a year do we think, rough ball estimates, they make on a yearly basis between all the brands? Could we say collectively all four of those brands make less than 10 million watches a year?
Well, a lot less.
Okay.
Less than
My point is, there's what, 7.5 billion people in this world? I personally have 18 watches in my collection, and I'm not stopping anytime soon. I just bought a 24-piece tower that I think I will fill up by the end of this year. But my point is, if every single person in the world just owned one watch, it would take 30 more years to supply them with all of the brands that are hyped up. All of these watches that are hyped up, you've got waiting, like you said, there's waiting lists for these things, out the. And then the second thing I want to point out, because the first thing is guys that are buying these watches, they're not just buying one, they're buying massive amounts of them. Two, every year when you have a Patek go up for auction, when you have think of how many people knew what watches values were before Paul Newman's Daytona sold. Maybe this many. When Paul Newman's Daytona sold, this many people now know, because all of a sudden this watch that no one knew had any value sold for $17 million. Then you've got one for $25 million. Then you've got a one-off Patek selling for $31 million. Every year that one of these watches goes for crazy numbers at auctions, it captures more and more people's attention that weren't investing in watches before.
This auction is for U.S. sales only, guys. Please, if you're out of the country right now, we cannot ship. It's too much of a hassle. VAT taxes, imports, shipping, it's a nightmare. We're not doing it. So the way it's going to work is if you buy a watch, if you commit to it today, Mike is going to reach out to you. We need your name, your phone, your address, your email, and your driver's license. We're going to send you an invoice, and you need to get a bank wire out today or tomorrow. If you get a bank wire out today and we can verify it, we'll ship your watch tomorrow. You'll be wearing it Saturday morning. Next up, guys, I've got a white gold Smurf. 2010, pre-owned complete. Box, papers. Let's do 38,000 on this. This should be listed at 42. I sold one brand new last week for 43. Anybody out there looking for a birth year watch? This is a Rolex GMT Master 16710 from 1989. So if you're 32 years old and you're watching this, this is a watch for you. It's got a little bit of a, what would you call that bezel? It's faded.
It's tropic.
It's kind of got like a
tropic bezel.
Bluish,
yeah.
It's a tropic, bluish gray bezel. Next up, Meteorite Daytona.
Meteorite GMT, I'm just kidding. Who said sold into what watch? Dylan Barrow, sold. All right, can you mark that sold to Dylan Barrow? We're going to hit the gong at the end, guys. Actually, no, someone come hit the gong. 2 seconds. There we go. All right, so... All right, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, if you're looking for any watches, head on over to both of my Sells Instagram pages. The first one is at Timepiece Gentleman. The second one is at gentleman_timepieces. I get so many messages on my personal inbox, guys. I apologize if I can't get to you fast enough. I get easily 500 messages a day. If you're looking to buy or sell, or you're looking for us to source a watch for you, you're looking to trade something in, hop on over to at Timepiece Gentleman or at gentleman_timepieces. I've got sales guys managing those things. Every message gets answered. We're getting tighter and tighter on how fast those get done, but that would help expedite the process because I scroll through my messages all day long and I cannot answer them fast enough. So guys, take care. I'm glad y'all tuned in. All right, jumping right into our numbers for week 16. If you're following along with this, you know that every week we have a sales goal. This week in season 2, quarter 2, our weekly goal is $538,462 in sales Monday through Friday. This week we beat that goal by 49%, coming in at $799,850, which is insane. And that's after, for those of you guys that were watching the Instagram and the YouTube live, we had a total of about 500,000 in sales and commitments. Half of them backed out, which is to be expected because utilizing YouTube on that platform, there's not really a way to lock people in. We're working on it. We're going to figure it out. But regardless, 800,000 in sales came out to 41 watches. 36 of which went to customers. 5 went to wholesale dealers, ending the week with 88,900 in profit, which is about a 20% return on investment. Now, like I said before, end of April, we're going to start seeing these numbers ramp up. We're starting to see it. Tax season has passed. People are spending money. The situation, the pandemic is opening up. I've been traveling a little bit and I'm starting to see a lot more people. Actually, as of right now, I couldn't even get a room except for a last minute cancellation because all of Sausalito is booked. That means people are out, they're spending money, they're enjoying their lives, and we're starting to see it and the numbers don't lie. Now for some basic announcements for us. You guys saw earlier in the video that we are potentially looking at a new building. We put a proposal in at the Crescent and it didn't go through. So we went on the search elsewhere. We found what I think is the perfect building. Marco is in love with it. It's got the space, it's got the street presence, it's right on a busy intersection in Dallas. So what we're looking at next, we've put a proposal in, we're waiting to see. We should hear back something in the next few days. Next step is when we get that building, we're gonna need a designer. Marco and I have sit and talked. We've come up with some ideas on our own, but we want you guys to be a part of it. So if there's any interior designers out there, reach out to us. We want someone to kind of start helping us put this plan together and design this store how you guys want it. We're gonna have some people come in and draw up some designs and we're gonna let you guys pick. But to start, we need some designers. And I want if you will hop over to Avi & Co.'s website. Avi's a dealer out in New York on 47th Street. He has an absolutely amazing space on the second floor. Now, I don't want to copy exactly what he does, but if you hop over there and look at the pictures on his website, that I'm in love with his space. That will give you an idea of what I'm thinking, the style, the theme, the feel, whenever you were to walk in there and shop. The experience we want to create is something that you will not get anywhere else. And his space 100% replicates what we want to do. So pop over there and check it out. And if this is what you do for a living, reach out to us, get in touch, and let's talk. I need some ideas. I need someone to help us design this space. We are also going to start officially doing meetups. And I think in 2 weeks, we're going to do our first official meetup here in Dallas, Texas, back in Dallas, Texas. Stay tuned for the next video. We'll have an exact date and an exact location for you. But in the meantime, y'all have been really good about jumping in and leaving your name, phone. If you look at the link below, there's a network landing page link. That will take you to a form that collects your name, your city, your phone, email, all that good stuff. Go down there, fill that out.
give me your info. That way, whenever we do these meetups, I can reach out to all you guys in the city you're in. We're gonna start doing at least one meetup a month, maybe two if I can organize it. So don't forget to fill that out. We mentioned in the last video that we're gonna introduce a new Facebook group. We're still working on that. We're still looking at exactly what we want to incorporate into it, exactly what the purpose of it is, and then finding an admin to run the group. But stay tuned, it's coming. So that's all I've got for this this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you've been following along, you know that every week on Tuesday morning we post a video detailing the week before. We are 16 weeks into the 52-week series, and things are getting even better. We have a new employee starting very soon, so be excited about that. Hopefully the new space goes well. Cross your fingers, guys. Until the next video, if you like this video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and make sure you hit the bell so you're notified every time we drop a video. 10 a.m. Tuesday mornings. Also check out the social media calendar below to give you an idea of the things we're going to be posting every day.